AMD smashes earnings expectations by almost doubling revenue. Advanced Micro Devices Inc. showed no signs of slowing down today, delivering stellar first-quarter financial results that easily beat expectations as it almost doubled its revenue from a year ago. The company's growth was driven by strong sales across all of its major product lines, including its Ryzen chips for personal computers, its EPYC server chips and its Radeon graphics processing units. For the first quarter, AMD reported a profit before certain costs such as stock compensation of 52 cents per share as it amassed $3.5 billion in revenue, up 93% from the same period a year ago. Wall Street had been expecting a strong quarter, but analysts' average prediction of earnings of 44 cents per share on revenue of $3.2 billion were still well off the mark. Shareholders cheered, with AMD's stock up almost 4% in after hours. AMD chief executive Lisa Su, pictured, said the enormous growth was driven by the best product portfolio in our history, together with strong execution and robust demand. We had outstanding year-over-year revenue growth across all of our businesses and data center revenue more than doubled, Su said. Our increased full-year guidance highlights the strong growth we expect across our business based on increasing adoption of our high-performance computing products and expanding customer relationships. AMD has benefited over the last year from the COVID-19 pandemic and associated lockdowns that have led to a sharp rise in demand for notebooks and desktop personal computers that can enable remote work and online education, as well as for other products such as games consoles. The demand for such products has led to a widespread shortage of processors, further boosting AMD's business. The veteran chipmaker did well across the board. Its computing and graphics segment, which includes Ryzen PC processors and Radeon GPUs, reported revenue of $2.10 billion, up 46% from a year ago and 7% from the prior quarter. Officials said that average selling prices for both the Ryzen central processing units and Radeon GPUs rose year over year. The most impressive performance, however, came from AMD's enterprise, embedded and semi-custom business, which includes sales of its EPYC server chips. This unit saw revenue leap by a massive 286% year-over-year, to $1.35 billion. Charles King, an analyst with Pund IT Inc., told SiliconANGLE that Su was dead right about this being the best product portfolio in the company's history. For decades, AMD has mostly been Intel's punching bag and seen by many as a distant second-place player in PC and data center products, King said. Even when the company did pull off a stunning upset, like when its Opteron CPUs effectively drove a stake into the heart of Intel's Itanium line and forced it to pivot to x86-64, manufacturing errors and sales flubs left AMD looking like the gang that couldn't shoot straight.